Hey guys, JamesMCD's Reviews here. Welcome to another episode of the Cinematic Bucket List series. Today, a bit more of a recent movie dating all the way back to 2013. Today, I went and saw 42. This is the Jackie Robinson biopic, I think, starring Chadwick Boseman, detailing Jackie Robinson's time playing for the Dodgers, and takes place in the 1940s during the era of racism and segregation, and basically showing Jackie Robinson's trials and tribulations during that era, and how he got past it and all that sort of stuff. They've been doing showings of 42 over this past week in honor of Chadwick Boseman unfortunately passing away. And I loved the hell out of this movie. Really, really loved it. I don't really care about baseball that much, and I still really love this movie. I think it's very charming and very endearing. It's also very emotional. It makes you, feel a lot of things while it's happening. Like, it really puts you in the headspace of Jackie. Like, whenever he's really happy and smiling about something, you're smiling. Whenever he looks pissed off or frustrated with something, you're pissed off and frustrated. It just does a really good job, sucking you into the story and getting you to care about all of the people involved, and showing the struggle that Jackie Robinson went through during that period of time, with all the hatred towards him and all the people going against him, and really hateful and hurtful things that people would say, honestly, just to piss him off. It's established in the movie that Jackie has a really bad temper, and the character, Mr. Ricky, or the guy Mr. Ricky, is like, you need to learn to control your temper, because if you lash out at someone, they're not going to look at the other guy, they're going to be looking at you and criticizing you and stuff like that. So the fact that Jackie had to deal with all of that stuff and just not react, just turn the other cheek, is really noble, and honestly shows what kind of heart Jackie Robinson had. And I mean, I don't know how much of this is a true story, but I can believe a lot of the things that they're showing here, and a lot of things that people could have said to get under his skin and stuff like that. Honestly, it makes sense that all the movies that they're re-releasing to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, that this is the one that they pick, because it does have, especially in these times, it does have very, relevant themes and a very relevant message. Moving on to the actors, of course, Chadwick Boseman absolutely kills it. He is so great. He gives such a, commanding performance. You're rooting for him all throughout the way, and when he gets pissed off, there's a scene towards the last third of the movie where this man, I don't know if it's one of the managers or one of the players or whatever, who is just egging him on, calling him, just shouting the N-word and shouting obscenities and racial jokes and just N-word this, N-word that, blah, 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 just egging him on. And part of you is waiting for Jackie to just run over there and smash his fucking face in, but the other part of you is don't throw this all away just because someone wants to be a dickhead. And he's really good at portraying that emotion of someone who's struggling and stuff like that. He's just such a brilliant actor, and he's just so likable and charismatic too. Just some of the mannerisms and some of the things they'll say, just, you can't help but just smile. I did not know up until the start of this movie that Harrison Ford was in it. I thought he did a really good job as well. He did a really good job as the no-nonsense, basically baseball promoter or executive or what have you. He had really great rapport with Chadwick, and he again gave a really great performance. The movie looked really nice. It did a good job capturing the look of the 40s and all that stuff. If I did have to critique anything, it's maybe the pacing of the movie. It's a bit slow in places, but that's a very, very small nitpick, because otherwise this movie is really, really great. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm glad I got to see it in a theater, which is very rare for the bucket list. Usually I have to find a way to stream it or get the DVD or something, but I'm glad I got that they're showing these in theaters. I feel like it's a nice tribute to Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, so I highly recommend if you can find a screening of this, that you go see it. It's really good. Even if you've already seen it, just go see it again because it's a great movie and one of Chadwick's best performances. So going to my ranking, I would have to give 42 a 4.5 out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen 42, what are your thoughts on it, and what is your favorite Chadwick Boseman movie? Let me know that down in the comments. I will have a mini catch-up review for New Mutants and Tenet coming up next, actually. So just be on the lookout for that. Other than that, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on what I'm posting. Follow me on my social medias, subscribe to my main channel. Everything you need to know will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you later.